You did a lot more playing with Prince than I did. Do you look back on that as being a fun period in your life?
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, we had a blast. Well, I mean, I met Prince in 77,
I
right?
didn't know that.
Yeah, right when he started his first record. He came to the Bay Area to do his first record and then played the Circle Star Theater, which was in San Francisco / San Carlos, in San Francisco. So, uh, to go see him play, and it was the first time. I mean, I had heard about him for so long. I mean, I'd say for so long. It wasn't that long because my dad was in Santana, and they were in the same studio. So, and there was this buzz happening. It's funny because Andre and I heard him talking about it when I interrupted that Zoom call that happened with all
Oh, right.
playing
Yeah.
bass players. Yeah. We had never talked about it, but there was a buzz going. I was like, I want to meet Prince, So it was 1977 that I met him, and we became friends instantly. And he started coming to San Francisco and the Bay in Oakland just to visit me. Would stay in San Francisco, and I'd go pick him up. Then I just showed him everything about Oakland. My favorite donut sandwich, movie theater, like the lake. In Berkeley where people were jamming, like how I grew up watching everyone play, and he just loved it. He wanted to be in the same studio as Sly, and his Carlos, and he loved Bay Area musicians. So it started from there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So here we are. Well, let's fast forward to today, and of course Prince is gone, which is unbelievably tragic. Is it hard to be an MD when you have to do a tribute to Prince like the Grammys? You can't win for losing because you can't include the world. You just can't. I mean, that's got to be incredibly difficult, those decisions that you have to make. And maybe you don't have to make them all. I'm sure that you had directors breathing down your neck going, yeah, no, much be better for ratings if we did this and that. Is that hard for you to make those decisions? Because I know it must be.
Well, I was asked to come in initially before they had already made a bunch of decisions. So I came in the middle or little towards the beginning of it. And so there were decisions made. And yes, I mean, it is about ratings and, there was only so much, my hands were tied. And there's only so much that you can do. I mean, it's so hard. Like, I'm still reaching out to people to, let them know. I mean, I actually did reach out to as many as I could during the time and just saying, look, it's not going to happen. I tried. And I did, and it's unfortunate, but at the same time, Prince touched so many lives, and he had so many different bands and who came in and out of the bands in those periods in which he had changed who he was as well and what he looked like and what the music was about and what he wanted to talk about. And so each band had a theme and he was influenced by those people as well that were in the band. So, there were a lot of us. There were a lot of us that were influenced. When we influenced him, he influenced us. And, I would hope that one day we could all get together and really do something. That was my dream and desire a long time ago for all of us to do something. And, maybe one day we can.
Well, I have to tell the people who are listening or watching that Sheila is responsible for getting the band, The Family, back together at your first, was it called? Was it Elevate Hope or what was it then?
It was Elevate Hope back then. Yeah.
So that was, I can't even remember the year, but we played the Forum, and it was such a celebration and a reunion of sorts.
It was.
To get everybody back. It's unreal.
Yeah, no, that was incredible, actually, because that was the first time, like, I wanted the Revolution to come back together and play, and also the Family. And then I had asked Morris. Morris didn't want to do it, but I think Jerome came.
He did.
Yeah,
he was
Jerome,
there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because then he went part of you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerome came, and then we did Madhouse. We did part of Madhouse.
Yeah.
We had Apollonia, Jill Jones, Carmen Electra, Patti LaBelle, Shaka. Mm-hmm. We had so many people, and then we we wanted to make this we called it a family jam.
Right.
And we actually had Cubby mixing, which is the guy who he mixed all of the Purple Rain tour. We had Roy Bennett doing the lights. We had all the people behind the scenes and the managers, the road managers, people who assisted. As many people as we could have from the whole Purple Rain tour was a part of that event. And it was, man, to see everybody, that was amazing. What a joy that was. Gosh, that was amazing.
And to not only to see everybody, but to rekindle old friendships, to listen to that great music.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.